This is
January.
February,
April Fools?
March, crepe roll.
What's up, everybody? We survived March.
We survived March and also
Brother,
we
it was
ate
so fucking long.
crepes.
It was so fucking long.
We ate crepes. It was a
I had
long
waffle.
month.
I treated myself after the car issues last week. I went to Stacked and got a couple pancakes with like a little breakfast platter.
Some little breakfast. Well, this is April 1st. And yeah, you guys have been watching us now throughout March. Rock Van and Holden tonight, every Monday at 7, and it's been a fucking wild ride so far, eh?
And so fun.
Like going back to the pilot, which was literally you and me, like no bullshit, just fucking we activate the StreamYard and we're like, well, guess we gotta do it. Jumped in head fucking first, and you guys still showed up. And then we're like, well, this doesn't count. Come back next week. We have
And we fucking streamed
graphics.
everywhere. We streamed on two different Twitch accounts. We fucking have a second hour block now.
There's graphics, there was video, there was fucking overlay.
We have
You
callers.
you guys were back, and then yeah, we have callers now. People got the radio sort of vibe to it, and then beyond that, then we go week 3. I'm hosting a game show. Week 4, we're fucking. It's holiday episode already.
We have
Like
pre-recorded interruptions.
yeah, no, like it's been like. And this is still so bare bones. We've done it 4 fucking times,
Pilot season, baby.
but it's been real good. This is March, and then beyond that, I've been playing fucking Fortnite on Twitch, which is crazy to say. Like, remember all those other this is where we said, "Oh, we're gonna start doing Twitch." We never did. Well, here we are. We're on it. We're finally on it.
I did a YouTube watch along. CJ popped on. We were talking. Him and his girlfriend be on a future game show on GTA Wire. I've been doing a couple of private watch alongs of Customer Wars and Road Wars. I call those my going to get a cease and desist for pirating.
I love it. No, I love it. And I've been working in the behind the scenes aspects of things, getting my shit ready as well, which has been super rewarding over there on Patreon.
Because also
Um,
the thing I will always tell people, and that's why if you look at the Spotify feed, it's so janky right now. Of for most people, pressing record is terrifying.
oh, it's so fucking. I have anxiety every time before we do it. I don't want to do it. I tell myself I don't want to do it. I tell other people I don't want to do it, and
Which
then I
I
do
will
it, and then
give
I have
full
fun.
credit. When you did your first Fortnite stream a couple weeks ago, you wanted it to be like 7:30 and you started at 7:45 because you had to battle yourself as far as you told me of I
Starting,
don't want to
literally
do it.
hitting start. Yeah, literally hitting go, hitting the button to start it. I was like, yeah, I was just so fucking scared to do it because I didn't have you as obviously a safety net. It was just me and the camera. And
Hmm.
I'm like, I could have fucking nobody here. It will be that, or who knows what it'll be.
And like capture card, fucking we were trying to figure out how would the extra camera stuff, all of that stuff kicks in.
Oh yeah, I have been.
That first stream you had two computers and your phone.
Uh, yeah, I do that now on all the streams going forward. Well, the two computer stuff, like soon I'll have this corner desk, which will be 2 monitors, which will be real nice. I got a daisy chain of cords at every given moment. Um, Kicking the bong over, it's rough. It's a rough
Oh, I
life.
forgot about that.
It's a rough life, but we're fine. We're fine. We survive.
But this actually goes into not done on purpose. I want to write it down so I can properly map it in my mind. But pen works, thing works, cool. So for me, pressing record not hard. Pressing edit and publish. And those are the motherfuckers that get me, which is why
Mm,
I think the pilot or Van Holden tonight won because if this is week 3. Yeah, so I think the pilot's on the Spotify feed.
it is, but nothing else is.
So Van and Holden, so I'm gonna write down how many are missing. So VHT1 missing. VHT 1.5 TCO Van and Holden in the morning because we had our good buddy Tyler join us. Him and his missus, they were Tyler and Mrs. Wolf. What time is it, Mrs. Wolf? Lunchtime. I always think of like the fucking school game. I wanted to release that from the vault, and then we had Van and Holden tonight too that didn't get posted. But when we went to record, so we've heard a lot of good feedback about the This Is show of just like us just shooting the shit, debriefing, fucking full disclosure with you guys kind of stuff, gripes and our wins and losses and growth, stuff like that. That we've been doing a version of that we are hopeful for future investors, which more information will be coming in June for that. So we basically do a version of this, and we did like 20 minutes before we started recording this actually. And but what happened last week when we did the executive producer podcast, I forgot to show the video games we were hunting because it's so funny how the pilot episode felt it was so daunting while we were in it because we didn't like know how long we were going. It felt like an on the fly match at like training where it's not even like in front of an audience. It's not
Felt
a
like I didn't even know you on the fly. Yeah.
and then one was just so fun. And I think last week was when we introduced your Twitch for the first time.
Yeah.
Because I think Van Holden tonight one gets us kicked off of meta because of the
Yep.
Harry Styles. So then we make a joke about Warzone, and in that executive producer podcast, we actually came up with the idea for that graphic, the intro package, which once again full credit to Mr. Landon over here. Uh, but then in week 2, we introduced Twitch and your Twitch, I mean, and we did the second hour, and we had such a good time last week that I didn't get to talk about the video game. So we ended up doing like a show and tell on the executive producer side, which going back to the notes now, point five show and tell. We didn't even really do our debrief like we normally do. I just expanded on the stuff I wanted to talk about the toy stores I went to. And I decided I just didn't have the time to post it. That, are you cool making this public for people? And so it will be at least on our Patreons. I'm gonna make a little like highlight reel of it to post on the Spotify feed, but that'll be available for all the members on our Patreons, which mine is Brendan C, Brendone, the letter C, and yours is.
At the Van Landen. You guys already know.
So that'll be behind the I say paywall, but literally it's just an email and a password. And it's the best way to like stay up to date with our stuff. And Van is doing a hard launch for I will say a pre grand opening launch when like a store kind of opens a week or two
Yeah.
before to get that
It's
out.
opening before the grand opening. Exactly.
I'm running like doors are closed. We just opened up a Chick-fil-A and we need to make sure like our people know how to make the stuff before the doors open. But June will be a big hey, if you want to support us, cool. Hey, if you want to support us and GTA Wire, here's an option for that. And like I'm very grateful talking about like it's hard to press record and stuff. And there's a lot of things in my life that I can't relate to people or whatever just because I don't see things that way or I don't know what that's like. Like I'm glad that my traumas have all led to me just wanting to be an entertainer to entertain people as opposed to being like a spree killer and punish people. Even though you could say my content is punishing. Um, but it will be a very positive. I lost my train of thought on that one, but it will be a very positive way of getting like a whole bunch of stuff for us. And I'm talking to a lot of people that by the end of the year, I oh, I remember what the thought was. So for me, I don't want to be on all the fucking pieces of content.
No.
I want to help people. I want to set it up. I don't want to do all the jobs. So I've put out some feelers to a couple other people that, hey, I can produce your shit. Let me be like not the third mic, but let me be the third headset. And y'all fucking have a blast. Steve's talking about wanting to do a podcast with Hacker. I wanted to do a podcast with Hacker, but I think a Steve one would be so much better. I heard rumblings of Good Brother Morning coming back also.
And this is just the potential of GTA Wire's growth, you guys.
Well, then even like just because we are somewhat parallel to Ontario Indie Wrestling. Fucking New Wave student show that they did last week was fucking killer.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. I love to see that. Two student shows running, both sold out, same
Hmm.
night, same time.
Crazy.
That is fucking crazy. There are shows that aren't student shows that run and don't sell out. So there you go.
And I
That's the
still
world we're living in.
in the next week
It's
on this
sick.
feed, I want to put up the Hot Sepper McRae Martin Dead Parent Society. In an ideal scenario, by the time June comes around, Van Holden Tonight is live Mondays at 7. When it gets posted, and if we have to start editing stuff, that will determine how much turnaround time we will have to post like the episode. Like ideally Wednesday at 8 p.m. it'll be posted. But then the other two guaranteed time slots would be the last day of the month, you get a monthly Dead Parent Society, and the first day of the month, you get a This Is that we're doing right now. And also, oh, big news commenting on Spotify, great. I don't think anyone's really commented on YouTube besides like live comments and such, which once again, awesome. Thank you so much for the support. You can email us, like actually email us and put the subject line, whatever. Tell us if you want it read on the show or not. Mail, MAIL at GTAWire.com. And also by June, GTAWire.com will be like your hub for everything. And like in an ideal scenario for me, it's like Netflix, but unfortunately, until you click the content, you don't know where you'd be getting it from and if you need a subscription. So I want you to like go to the site and it to look like the WWE network of here's all the stuff. But then this is the free stuff. This is where you need to sign up and then hopefully there's live events and virtually or whatever.
I can't wait. And I would love to contribute to the design of all this. I think it's going to be awesome.
So I'm very excited. And what I was gonna say that I forgot that I remember that I forgot to say was I've come to terms with, especially what's great about how independent and non-democratized being an entertainer is now. We do rely and ask for your support, hence the Patreons and such like that. But it's not so much begging for your money. It's the we want to provide content and especially to elevate your life. It is so stressful right now. And the way we can give back to you for supporting us financially is by like making sure you know that it's a team sport. Pro wrestling doesn't just happen because of the wrestlers. We need a referee. Oh, there's production. We have a camera crew. Oh, wait, we need a ring. So we have a ring rental crew. There's so much in entertainment that is such a team sport that doesn't get acknowledged. Like the coach isn't in the game, but he's really fucking important. So like we've kind of teased the executive producers. No, we want like you guys to know how much we appreciate you. And like low key for me, I need a supervisor. I need someone that, especially if it's linked financially, that you hold me accountable.
Mm, absolutely. And like because it's the team sport, we're gonna have to be treating this like it's work because it is. And
All
that's
right.
what
You
uh,
you chat about some of the projects you have coming up and growth while I do a little bit of math over here.
okay. I say that for me, projects that I have coming up, I'll be honest, not a lot of wrestling, but I'm a mainstay now on the PWO roster and of course the Barry Wrestling roster, so you can catch me there on all, if not all, of the upcoming shows for both representing companies. And you can catch me sporadically throughout for GCW as well. Um, Catch those dates over on Instagram. But beyond that, beyond the wrestling, beyond the mat, so to speak, catch me on Twitch at the Van Landen, over on Patreon, patreon.com/the Van Landen. And then, yeah, because we're doing the show, it's really inspired me to just keep going. Like, what else is there? And there's a lot of creators that I take a lot of inspo from. And so there's going to be some fun things, including like some PS2 game playthroughs, some movie nights, some watch along type stuff like that as well, featuring uh, s- not your typical watch along movies or anything like that. Nothing crazy, but some silly goofiness for sure. Um, like what would be a great example? Like Joe Dirt would be a great example, as I can see it just from what I'm looking at.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to do bonus feature streams of the WWE DVDs.
Oh, seriously, right? And so a lot of that, um,
Which shout
uh,
out DJ Mike Storm. The reason why people post kind of copyrighted stuff on Twitch is because they don't live DCMA strike you.
which is awesome for me, in a lot of cases. But yeah, no, they that's what it'll be. And so some of that I'm gonna have to hide behind the Patreon, which that's why free or not, lock into that sort of stuff. And then what I can give to you guys in the Twitch atmosphere and the GTA Wire atmosphere, you guys already know. Um, it's gonna be some games. Like I've only played Fortnite. Like there's so much more that I do want to play, and I want to sort of start, honestly, even trying some different time slots, not just the
Hmm.
nighttime. There's gonna be some morning streams, like Sunday morning, possibly, different things like that, where you'll catch me because there's a lot of not a lot of free time I have,
But you got wiggle time.
but I have, yeah, I have definitely space to breathe.
Dude,
Outside of Mondays.
I love the fact that like doing my watch alongs at like fucking 10 to noon on a weekday. Like I actually have like 2 to 5 people chatting, which you're one of them, so thank you for popping in there every now and then. You said you watched the VOD last week,
I did. I didn't. I watched parts of it. Because I watched that match, so I watched parts of the
but
VOD.
it's also like the fun part because I don't have the best setup for that. And so I have the comments on the screen so I could just read them instead of like highlighting them and stuff. And like you feel like such an actual streamer when you have the comments on the screen.
I know it fucked me though when I was playing Fortnite. I had to turn it off, which was actually hilarious. But you're right. That's why I bought my HDMI splitter, so I'm not gonna have to rely
Ah.
on looking at the broadcast screen. I can look at my fucking big ass TV and start getting some kills in Fortnite again. Because I'm playing dead ass on my tiny computer screen. That's what I'm looking at
Yeah,
to
I
fucking try
just
and play.
realized when you were describing that, because also there's going to be a lot more non-podcast s videos coming up on the GTA Wire page in the next little while. Like you saw a preview of it on this week's Van Holden tonight with the Easter topics of the in the real world kind of stuff. But there's a video that's probably almost 2 years old now of what Van's Lounge looked like back then. And I'm going to be doing the videos of the video game hunt and stuff that I've been doing recently. So, like, there's going to be a lot of stuff on that content end too.
Oh, heck yeah.
But when you mentioned the setup, like, we're going to do, I think, and I want to do setup videos just to help people see, like, how achievable and also the I'm a big believer now for creating an entertainment of the optimum, good, and good enough setups.
Mm.
And like too many people, I think, because I was talking to someone this weekend talking about podcasting, and he wants to do the setup that we're all on Zoom, but we all also have our own Zoom handhelds that are recording, and then you send the file. And I was telling him, I was like, yeah, but once you start, and I was on the show, he was just spitballing stuff. When you start adding layers of friction and steps, that's when things stop happening. Because it
Hmm.
is well, they just need to upload it. Yeah, but they need to upload it. It goes back to what I was saying about pressing record. It's hard for some people. Pressing edit and publish is harder for other people. Some people, they just do it. And that's also the benefit of a fucking team. There's a reason why wrestlers on TV don't have to be told to cut a promo. They just say, go to the corner over there where there's a camera, light, and microphone set up, and you have a script being handed to you.
Yes, indeed, indeed.
So like when you're doing this all, it's just at the energy level and the exhaustion of like, where is the effort? And that's why I low key like the hack of doing stuff live and that it is recorded because A, you get to interact with people, which is why like us doing our shit together is you mentioned that about the Fortnite streaming. But the other half of it is Van Holden tonight, yeah, it's not uploaded as a podcast, but if you want to watch, especially because I was telling this to people,
It's a fucking fun time.
but like it's already published. Like,
Yeah.
is it the cleanest? No, but is it fun and something? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I catch myself rewatching our shit all the time, but then again, I'm just a dumb mark for you and me. But no, seriously, like especially like the part that you said about the energy that it gives you, that's so true. Like I dead ass haven't even eaten anything today. So coming into this, I was miserable. Coming out of it, I'm fucking glowing. And I didn't eat anything, so just the rush of the live is what really powers you through it. And yeah, no, like you said, having me as an anchor, having you as an anchor that we can rely on, accountability buddies, as AEW would put it. That's what's been keeping this train a ticking. That's what's been keeping this train on time.
I'm sorry, I'm marking out right now because I looked over to the side and I realized like I have NASCAR 98 to 2000 on just PlayStation and just like I accomplished something. Like it's a goal and I was looking at the back of it though and on the NASCAR 98 that's what I was reading. And it's why I'm like, okay, I'm gonna finish these games so quickly. But it's NASCAR experience. So in real NASCAR, there's 43 drivers in a race.
Yeah,
In 98 for EA Sports first outing, the NASCAR experience, 24 cars and drivers, 10 official NASCAR tracks, and 6 fantasy courses,
nice. You're driving in the woods.
and classic Southern Rock soundtrack. The EA Sports attitude, because there's subcategories. Intense NASCAR action, screeching burnouts, oiled skid marks, spinouts with popping roof flaps. Oh my God, I forgot how much I love seeing the roof flaps in the game.
Yeah, oh yeah,
That
they're
was
the
so fun when
best.
you got spin out and like one went up, one went down. It just looked like, ah. See, this is so much healing I'm getting from seeing like the little white tape. Cause like, I'm not gonna spoil because I don't trust you motherfuckers aren't gonna go to the store. But there was a NASCAR sealed game, but they already moved over to the PlayStation 2 and it was like $20 sealed,
Mm.
which is just
Mm.
like wild. Because I think 2001 or 2002 Thunder is the first PS2 version. And I think that's where I'm going to switch consoles at that point. Because I'm playing
Yeah,
this all also on a PS2. So I'm not actually switching consoles, but
that's when you're
and then
leveling it up.
emergency vehicles on the track. Oh, I accidentally looked up NASCAR PlayStation cheat codes, and there is one cheat code where you play as a tow truck or an ambulance. So I can't wait to go to like GameWinners.com and look up those or Game Facts and look up those cheat codes to play on the games.
Share screen game FAQ. Yeah.
And new head-to-head racing, multiple cars on the track. Once again, it says there's 24 cars and drivers. I don't think there's 24 actively in each race. So this season mode is gonna be like fucking an hour. Luckily I got 3 games. Um, and then high performance racing, season arcade, and new custom racing, adjustable computer AI and race length, in-depth cars. Oh my god, that means for sure at some point in the NASCAR streaming, I have to do a real race. Because you know how you can set it up to be a legitimate like 300 laps?
Yes,
I have to do a marathon stream.
that would be brutal. Imagine you just wreck early on.
Why'd you got to put that juju in there?
Well, I'm just like, yo, a 3 hour stream, guys. Here we come. Wrecks on lap two. All right, gotta restart the race.
I hope you play a fucking Royal Rumble match. And like early fucking SmackDown where only 4 people are allowed in the fucking ring.
Because there's a big HUD that blocks all four corners, so you can barely see the ring.
Oh, now you're making me nostalgia for fucking SmackDown. Calm down.
You mean the games that don't have a battle pass to play as Mr. Iguana?
Okay,
Uh,
so I don't know how to do this yet, but if we get to a timeline that we're able to like have like active graphics instead of just like a photo, I want to create like an old HUD thing and give each other like strikes of like at a certain point you get muted or disqualified and you just have no energy. So it's just
Just
like you're
health
losing
bar.
like life points.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's
Okay,
doable.
moving on to 99. 37 NASCAR drivers and cars. Once again, 43 are in the race. Two-player split screen gets introduced in 99, which also I can't wait to bring back. I did it a little bit with Here Comes the Pain a couple years ago before I took my break. I can't wait to just bring the console and just fuck around with people.
True. That I remember that was a big highlight of the locker room.
But yeah, and then 2000. I just know the one thing I'm looking forward to is Walklands Glen, which I still don't think I'm pronouncing correctly. There was one corner on that road course because it wasn't just an oval and oh what you turn left, where there was a patch of grass and you went around it like a U. But in the early games, you could just go through it and not lose any steam. So I cheated like a motherfucker. But then one of the games, that map comes up. I'm playing. I played this game for a couple of years. It slowed you down.
Grass slows you down.
I can't wait for that moment because I won't be disappointed. I'm now looking for it. And maybe that's the maturity of life when you learn to appreciate. And maybe that's just the goal of April 2026.
Going down that nostalgic run. I love it.
Alrighty, so this is a rough layout for what's coming up. You're listening to this on April 1st. Tomorrow we'll put up Van Holden Tonight 1. On the 3rd, we'll put up the TCO Van Holden in the morning, which I don't even know because I didn't even post a lot of the raw Van Holden in the mornings on my Patreon. So this might be like a first time listen for anybody.
That's true. You didn't, and neither did I. But now
And
we did.
And on the 4th, Van Holden Tonight 2. Plus, on our Patreons, there'll be a preview on the Spotify feed. But the little show and tell that we recorded after the show last week. And then following it up, Easter Monday. We had an Easter theme yesterday, April 5th. Van Holden Tonight, Easter will be on your podcast feed. And then join us back that night for the shenanigans because Van Holden Tonight, every Monday, 7 p.m. And then on Tuesday, I will post the Hot Step or Dead Parents Society.
We're rocking and we're rolling. I
I
love the
got no
sounds of all
wrestling
that.
dates this month. I'm not mad about that. I got a lot of stuff to do. And hopefully before June, I'm in a new house. So I gotta debate how much effort I want to be putting into my setup.
April 11th, me and Wanda got some unfinished business in Barry. Honestly, I've been pretty pissed off with Barry lately, but I digress.
You're a bandit, brother.
See me April 11th to find out more. And then me and the Empire boys, Mikey and JT, I think we're gonna get up to something. I think we're gonna get up to some more PWO shenanigans at the end of the month there. But yeah, that's all. That's all.
Oh, was the flash paper bit a good setup for the exit on the feed?
Yes, it was.
And God bless, we always have good commenters when the outro's playing when they realize, or not when we because we had this was week 3, so the Warzone intro started last week. When we ended it on the first week and we didn't have an outro, and it was in the middle of me saying some bullshit, and people were like, "Wait, what happened?" And we also didn't know if we were still live.
Yeah, that one was brutal. Pilot season.
Pilot season, baby. This is April. I am independent professional wrestler Holden Albright, aka Brendan C.
And the name's Van Landen. At
You
the
sound like
Van
a bully
Landen.
character in an Adam Sandler film.
Name's Van Landen. My dad
You'd be
says, why
friends
do I
with Ben
use
Stiller in a Will Ferrell film.
My dad says, why do I use Macho Man voice when I talk? And I go, it's not Macho Man voice. It's Van Landen voice at this point. I'm like, I can't control that. It's just what comes out.
All
Bye,
right.
guys.
Peace.